Good morning, friends. It is Wellness Wednesday. 1 in 3 Americans have had a panic attack in the pandemic. That is what we are going to cover today. Last week on Wellness Wednesday, I touched on it is okay to not be well, sharing my personal story about anxiety and stress and how that manifests physical symptoms for me. And I found this follow-up article by Healthy Mind by an Emily Lawrence, and it just sums up everything I was trying to educate you on last week. So I'm going to share that with you in just a bit. I hope you've had a great week. We're having a nice spring here in the Midwest. It's a little bit not as sunny as I would like, but beggars can't be choosers in the Midwest as our weather can be a little fickle. So no lunch and learn today, coming to you this morning because this afternoon I'm teaching a meditation through Zoom for an office group. And so I am blessed to be a part of that this afternoon. So I'm going to share with you this 1 in 3 suffering from panic attacks this morning. So hey, welcome friend. Saying that the pandemic has been detrimental to mental health is like pointing out that puppies are cute or vegetables are good for you. It's painfully obvious. But the ways the pandemic has wreaked havoc on our collective psyche are varied. Sleep problems, depression, and generalized anxiety have all spiked. And I confirm this. I have people coming in the door and messaging me daily for something to help them sleep, something to improve their mood, something to calm that nervousness. The number of people experiencing panic attacks has drastically risen too, according to new statistics. 1/3 of people have reported having a panic attack during the pandemic, found a new survey over 1,000 Americans conducted by personal development and wellness provider All Points North Lodge. 1 in 3. That's pretty startling. Anytime we're in situations that are highly stressful, like the middle of a pandemic, it can activate a number of underlying issues. They're very real and terrifying. The most common symptoms are shortness of breath, feeling pain in your chest, tingling or numbness, and sweating. While the symptoms of a panic attack are very similar, my pages are out of order. Hold on a second. Let's see here. It's going to say to that of a heart attack. Just 1 second. Of an anxiety attack, the two are different in terms of what causes them to happen. An anxiety attack tends to happen because of a specific stressful situation, like giving a presentation or a social event. But panic attacks can seemingly come out of nowhere, she says. Seiler explains that often panic attacks are the body's way of physically signaling that the amount of stress someone is enduring is too high, and that often people are living in a more stressed out state than they even realize. It's your body's way of telling you that you need to take care of yourself. I can identify firsthand to this. Because of this, Seiler emphasizes that the main way to prevent panic attacks from happening is to manage the stress and anxiety in your life. This is where self-care practices, eating nutrient-rich foods, regular movement, and sometimes therapy come in. Is this always easy? No. But she says it's the best defense against reaching the point where your body demands your attention in such a drastic way. If you do experience a panic attack, identifying it as such is what's most important, since the symptoms do very closely resemble that of a heart attack. She says it's important to call 911 or get to a hospital if you aren't sure what is exactly going on with you. This is crucial, she says. Once you've confirmed that you're having is a panic attack, perhaps you've had them in the past so you can recognize it when it happens. She has some more tips on working through it. I recognized mine, and she's right. They would come on at the weirdest times, like when I was going to bed or just making my cup of coffee. So nothing, pertinent at the moment caused it. It was at the rarest times. First, take deep breaths to slow your breathing. When the nervous system is activated, it causes us to breathe faster, so breathing slower will help deactivate it. So I recommend, which I'll teach during my meditation class today, in through the nose, fill up your chest, and out through your mouth to slow down your heart rate, slow down your breathing. This sends the message to our body that we're not actually in danger. Try taking a deep inhale and holding it for 7 seconds before exhaling, and then waiting 7 more seconds before inhaling is what she recommends. Something else that you can help do is some gentle stretches or movements. So slowly, mindfully stretching and moving your body. This helps engage the body in a way that's calming, which can also help you get out of that fight or flight mode. I tend to roll my neck and stretch that out very slowly when I'm feeling very anxious. While you're doing your deep breathing and stretching, remind yourself that everything is okay. You are safe, and what you are experiencing will pass. When a panic attack happens, it can feel like it's going to last forever, but it won't. And ultimately, you will be okay. So it's important to remind yourself of that. These are all actions that can help in the moment, but Seiler emphasizes that addressing the underlying causes of the stress and anxiety in your life are vital. Otherwise, you'll likely have another panic attack in the future. And no one wants that. Managing panic attacks requires action that's both in the moment and ongoing. So unfortunately, there's no shortcuts here. We can't control what's going on in the world. Certainly not the pandemic, but we can control how we take care of ourselves in the midst of it. Panic attacks are just another reminder of how important that is. So, my words now, you're not crazy. You're not alone. This last year was hard. 1 in 3 Americans have suffered from panic attacks, including myself. So the pandemic is enough, but on top of that, if you have something else that's stressful in your life, career, a relationship, a death in your family, an illness in your family, taking care of grandkids and your children and your parents, those sandwich generations is what I call you out there. They're the middleman taking care of everyone. It can be too much. And again, it sounds very selfish to take care of yourself first, but you have to, or you're no good for anybody. So, how can I help you? You are always welcome to private message me. Shoot me 2 questions that you have. I'm here for you. So thanks for being here on Wellness Wednesday. I will see you again for Motivational Monday next week. Have a great end of the week and hopefully a beautiful weekend. No rain in sight for a good while.